No one thought this was going to go more than a season.
Well, no, my agents were like, "You don't want to do this."
But wait, why did you do it then? If everyone was saying don't do it,
Because I read it. I read the pilot script, and I didn't even see zombies in it. I read a guy that woke up and the world was ended, and he's like, "Where's my family?" I was like, "This is great."
Hey, it's Guy Raz here, and this is The Great Creators, the place where I have conversations with some of the most acclaimed actors, musicians, and performers of our time. And on the show today, actor Norman Reedus, who plays the beloved Daryl Dixon on The Walking Dead.
The head of marketing, who's in charge of all the merchandise and stuff, she goes, you outsell the whole cast in merchandise 100 to 1. And I was like, oh shit, maybe they won't kill me off next week.
Off screen, Norman's had a fascinating life. And he shares some great stories in this conversation about his childhood, training on the tennis courts with Andre Agassi, and living a punk rock lifestyle abroad.
I squatted in a house with a bunch of people, and we would, take ecstasy and go to the park on the weekends, and then we would eat potatoes for dinner. That's all we did.
He also talks about how he stumbled into big acting jobs with no formal training. So without further delay, please enjoy my conversation with actor Norman Reedus. Let's go back to your childhood. Why were you moving around so much? I know your parents divorced when you were very young. So tell me about why you were constantly moving. I mean, San Francisco, Palo Alto, and, Japan, and all these, Texas. What was going on?
My dad wasn't really around very much. He was a businessman. He's very like that movie Mad Men. And, he traveled around with the guys and they did work stuff. My mom kind of raised me on her own. It was like odd job to odd job, which caused us to move to a lot of different apartments and different neighborhoods and different schools. And then I lived in an apartment complex. I met a friend there and I became friends with his mother, and the mother would buy me shoes and stuff like that and make sure I had dinner. And she sort of, in a way, kind of adopted me, and without adopting me, but she played tennis. And to spend time with her and to get me into that, she started to teach me tennis. And I got really good at tennis. I played a tennis tournament and I won the tennis tournament, but I was 12. I was supposed to be either 14 and under or 12 and under. I can't remember. But I had to play 18 and under because they were full. And I ended up winning the tournament. And I think because I was, in soccer socks up to my knees and I had a little green visor you could see through. And I used to just hit the ball as hard as I could. And I think for that reason, I was in the newspaper in a picture. Anyway, a tennis coach